So, I'm Ebony,
I'm the other guy.
whose name in this case is Ivory. And what are we here to talk about?
I think it was
The
the
Legend of
end.
Korra season finale. So,
It's the end of the season we waited a year and a half for. It was not. I thought it would be longer.
you give your opinion.
Honestly, I want to talk about Korra first. The
Wait, I thought that's what you mean the character.
character Korra, obviously. Not
Okay,
so
well, in that
obviously.
case, let me just sum up what I feel. I barely fucking remember the shit. I saw like the last four episodes all, in one, like, on Nick.com.
Yeah.
I barely remember that. Unalaq fusing with Vatu.
Yeah, he's a dick for that.
I remember Eska kissing Bolin.
That was actually pretty cool.
It was, yeah,
Yeah, it
it
was
was.
awesome.
And I remember Big Korra versus Big Unalaq slash Vatu.
As much as a freaking crazy, battle that was, I think by the end of the season, Korra kind of redeems herself. Just a little bit. I think she begins to redeem herself because we're going into this, the new book, book 3. It's been titled Change. I think she got a good foot in the door to how she's going to redevelop her character. And why is that, you may ask? It's because I think that because she did this on her own, she didn't have full backup, Tenzin just told her about the tree and then she took it from there. But that final battle was all Korra, and you can't argue otherwise. And she actually won,
Another thing, as I said, I don't remember much of it. And probably because of that, is because the last two episodes, I had no idea what the fuck was going on.
Like I said, the last the last episode was like Transformer status. It was a really epic, fucking crazy battle, and that was it.
I'm just saying, in my opinion, shit happens, and I don't know what the fuck happened. I mean, for example, Rava said, back when she met Juan, light can't defeat dark, can't destroy darkness. Darkness can't destroy light. If that was the case, then why the hell did Rava disappear? Yeah, because it was literal.
They destroyed her body, but not the actual spiritual light that was within her, because you can't destroy it. Just same thing with Vatu. You can't destroy it. Vatu still exists.
I know that.
It was like a physical destruction rather than a spirit, like a full on eradication of her. You can't fully eradicate Rava, just like you can't fully eradicate Vatu. It was just the physical form of it was destroyed. I know it sounds retarded, but I'm guessing that's how it is.
You're guessing. That's
Well,
that's one thing. We don't know I don't know what the fuck happened. So we're resorting to guessing.
That's what Korra always does, isn't it? That's what they did with fucking season 1. Left us on like 15 cliffhangers and didn't explain any of them.
And they killed a man in a boat. I'm on a boat. I'm on a boat. Damn
Now you're
it.
not in the boat. Now you're both dead.
Well, maybe he's still in the boat. The wreckage.
Yeah, right. We just see like the first, like we get a sneak peek to book 3, and it's just like Amon with like an arm and one leg just like swims to shore.
That would be really gruesome.
That would be really bullshit.
Yeah. Word. What the? Now of all times? How? Now? What?
It's like a year later.
Hit, what?
I'm just throwing random shit out there. I know
What the fuck was
it's
he
not
doing?
gonna happen. I don't know.
He's just sitting there without an arm and a leg, just chilling and smoking a cigar. Like,
Well, not the whole time. Like it's just like what happened like after book 1, and then you just see like Amon wash up on shore, and then it's like the beginning of book 3. He's just like a normal person again, except with one arm and one leg. Once again, it's total bullshit.
honestly,
We're on a total bullshit tangent right now.
if that was the case, I think that would be more interesting than book 2.
I guess.
Honestly,
I mean, I did like aspects of book 2. Beginnings was amazing.
Yeah, you saw the first Avatar. That was
Mhm.
awesome. Everything else, I don't. That's
I like the venture into the spirit world mainly because Iroh was there.
never thought I'd say this, but honestly, Iroh wasn't enough for me. I'm not saying that I wanted everyone back. I'm just saying
That would have been cool to see other people though.
that's what we've been saying. Just get rid of Korra and go back to the original. See what happened in their life. See how Aang died.
We do see older Aang though, like at the age of which he probably was dead when Tenzin sees him.
Yeah, okay. I guess,
And he looks pretty fucking old. He had a fucking bushy beard.
maybe
fucking
that was
wrinkles
him in
on
his
face.
50s or something.
Probably 50s or
Because he
60s.
still
That's when
had
he
like
died.
brown hair. Like
Yeah.
he died at 66. So honestly, like, all right.
I mean, he always looked young. I mean, even when he was fucking a kid, he
was
looked like
100
He was like, yeah,
He was
looked like-
112 and he looked like a kid because he was. That sucks that he's dead though. Like pretty much my like book 2.
Mhm.
Aside from beginnings, I really don't care. It was like what you thought Two Towers was gonna be, like that
I
boring
think so.
middle entry. You know, I don't care about book 2 at all, except for beginnings. Those 2 episodes, I love those 2 episodes, but everything else, I don't give a shit.
I think it dragged out from the beginning of it. You know, like the first 4 or 5 episodes are just fucking boring as fuck, and then it just tried to explain the aspect of the Civil War, and then we're like, all right, we get it, move on, and then they finally moved on past beginnings, and then we're like, okay, we're starting to pick up speed here, and then it kind of dragged a couple episodes, and then it picked up again. I personally like.
And
the way
then
it
we
ended.
got the Pacific Rim fight.
I like the way it ended. I thought it was pretty interesting. I also like the fact that Korra did things on her own, and she succeeded. You know, as an avatar. That's more than we got from season 1.
Bottom line, I'm just saying for me, this season, at least the ending, obviously didn't do anything to make me like Korra. I wouldn't say I hate her more, but I wouldn't say that I like her more.
I'm not saying that she's totally redeemed herself. I'm saying that she's begun a process in which you know, because like I said before, it's called The Legend of Korra for a reason. She's walked into that door where she could start becoming an actual avatar rather than a fucking bitch that needs help every 5 seconds.
Well, okay, that's you. Me, my feelings towards Korra have gone more into apathy instead of straight up hate. I don't. I hated her before. Now I just don't care about her. Is that good or bad? Is that
Considering how much you hated Korra before, I guess it's good.
I do like that she finally broke up with Mako.
I like that.
That's about it.
I like that Asami finally learned her lesson. You know,
No,
don't
no,
go back to
no,
Mako.
no,
You saw what she-
no.
She's not going back to Mako ever again.
Why the fuck did she think that was a good idea in the first place?
I don't know. Ask the fucking writers.
I swear to.
Ask the writers. I don't fucking know. She better not fucking go back to him again. I'll tell you that.
I told you, man. You know, like when she looked, like when Korra came back and kissed Mako, and she looked all hurt. I was like,
Yes, it's
what the?
done.
No. I got mad at Asami for actually thinking, what the fuck did you think was gonna happen?
I knew it was coming. I knew it was fucking coming. I knew Mako was in, and then Mako was a dick for like 3 episodes. He was like, edit. I knew that was gonna happen, and I was waiting for take 3. Fuck. And Mako was a dick for like 2 or 3 fucking episodes by the end, because when Korra went up and kissed him, and she asked him, what the fuck is wrong, right? I lost some of my memory. What's going on? Did something bad happen? Mako was like, No, it's all good, because I'm a dickhead and I can have my cake and eat it too. Just like every other fucking dickhead out there. Mako needs to fucking die. I hate Mako.
Yeah, like the way he feels about Mako, that is
Sorry.
that is a much more unstable way of how I feel about Mako. I do hate Mako, but as I said, much with, book 2 and Korra, it's not as much hate as apathy now. The only person that I can truly say that I like at the end of book 2, of course, Tenzin.
Yeah, Tenzin.
Tenzin and his family, and Bolin, and Lin, even though she didn't do much.
She didn't do anything the whole season except throw Mako in jail.
She gets
She gets points for that. She gets points for that. I still want Mako to fucking die, and they need to kill him off in the beginning of book 3, but...
like the introduction of a handgun.
Yeah.
Boom! Like someone just, wow.
So Mako's dead. Wait, what? Don't worry about it.
It's cool. It's cool.
Nothing's going to change.
They treat him like Cyclops in X-Men: The Last Stand.
Things are gonna get better. It's all right.
Like they only mention him barely. No. They treat him like Darwin in First Class. They mention him once, and that's it.
And they show a scene of him dying.
Yeah. That would make everything better. But wait, what was I saying? Oh yeah, like the people I like, Tenzin and his family, and Bolin. That's it.
Dude, Bolin was a boss. And at the premiere of the fucking movie, or the mover, whatever the fuck they want to call it. Yeah, because he went from being a fucking snot-nosed, Hollywood brat to a fucking hero in the blink of a fucking eye. And how did they repay him? They didn't.
That's true. That's true. Well, okay.
Remember when he goes to the president, he's like, I need your help. Nuktuk needs your help. And he's like, nope, I must decline. You're a dick, Mr. President.
I don't even know why the fuck I voted for you.
Right?
Yeah, you ain't winning the re-election. Just, let me tell you that. I wish that Bolin and Eska at the end actually got together.
Yes, I wanted that.
Because at the beginning, like when they first got together, obviously I was like...
Yeah, Eska was a controlling freak, and then...
And then when Bolin broke off the engagement, she was pissed.
Yeah, she wanted to fucking mutilate his soul.
And then Bolin, like, he did that anguished declaration of love. And she kissed him. That was really heartwarming to me. I was like, "Aw."
Yeah, because at first it was bullshit. And like, I see what you're doing. And then he actually gets into it. And then they both start making out. And then he wants it. By that point, he's like, what the fuck have I done with my life?
Yeah. And then she said no, but...
That was depressing. That made me sad.
Bolin can't have shit, man.
Yeah, he always gets screwed over when it comes to women. If he gets Asami by the end of the whole thing, it'd be worth it, though.
As I said, it has to be done correctly.
It does have to be done correctly. And that process that I said a few episodes ago about how if anything, Mako were to get Asami back, that whole process, because of what happened at the end of book 2, is in the trash. It can never happen again.
Wait, hold on. What did you say? I forgot.
Before, how I said that in order for Mako to go back to Asami, like, Mako has to get back...
No!
Yeah, that's in the trash now. That doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah, for those who don't know, he said that, Mako would have to, beg for her forgiveness, but he didn't even have to do that.
No. He would have to do some epic fucking, like, climactic shit to fucking change the story like Zuko did. And then after that, he has to get on his knees, beg for fucking forgiveness, cry a little bit.
That, you're going too far. I don't want to see that. But
I want to see Mako, like, at his lowest fucking point. Yeah, he deserves to be at his lowest fucking point. And he needs to trim his fucking eyebrows. His fucking pointy fucking eyebrows like the fucking devil's horns. I hate him. I hate Mako. And then, at that point, maybe Asami would think about taking him back.
Possibly.
But now that he's fucked up, again, on a major scale, like on a fucking Richter scale, he's fucked up. So, that's not going to happen ever. Asami better not go back to fucking Mako. Mako better not go looking for Asami. And Asami better move on, preferably with Bolin.
And Mako and Korra should not be together.
Mako should... I hate Mako again.
You speak as if Mako personally did something bad to you.
I just don't like
I don't like him either, but you are going to the max. It's like you're about to pay a fucking, like, you're about to pay a contract killer to destroy him.
I just want him to leave the show forever.
I want him to leave too, but you are going overboard.
Well,
Listen.
he's been a dick the whole fucking series. I just want him to fucking suffer, you know? He hasn't really suffered since. That's the only.
Dude! Not cool!
I'm editing all this out.
Dude! Yo, you see, you always sabotage yourself. You always make yourself look like an asshole. Why?
That came out totally wrong, you know?
Wow.
Can we move on?
It's like I thought, I'm just saying, I thought, Lord of the Rings, I thought Smeagol had enough hate towards the ring bearer, but no. You
It's a totally different thing. Dude.
no. Smeagol wanted to murder Frodo.
Yeah, but that was because the ring had power over him. What's the ring in this situation, Korra?
Asami. Think about it.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. You don't want Mako to get the ring.
Mako doesn't deserve the ring.
But I'm just saying, the ring analogy in this case is Asami.
All right, Mako didn't work to get Asami. He kind of just ran into her, and on
She
top
ran
of,
into him.
Yeah, exactly. I wish she should have killed him that day.
That would be such a freaking weird
That would
thing to
save
happen.
us so much time and effort.
That would confuse the shit out of me because honestly, like what? Book 1 ends and I'm like, so that thing with Mako, he's dead. What happened there? Like a new character named Asami just ran him over.
Did Mako do anything useful for the whole fucking season? Besides the pro bending matches?
He was the only one to break out of bloodbending.
That was bullshit, and you know it.
Yeah.
That's only because Amon was concentrating on Korra.
That's only because the writers are fucking assholes.
Yeah,
They treat Mako like a creator's pet, man. He's like, oh, yeah,
They make it like he has potential to do something good. Everything he does is bad.
everything he touches turns to shit.
Exactly.
And I didn't even like Korra. And once he touched her, god damn. That was the best thing Korra did. I don't give a fuck what the hell happened. I don't give a fuck that Korra fucking ended Unalaq. I don't give a shit about that. The best thing that Korra did was break up with Mako. I do not give a fuck about her avatar skills. Her breaking up with Mako is the best thing she ever did in her life. That is her proudest moment.
I think her proudest moment was when she found the cosmic thing.
Fuck the cosmic thing.
I thought that was cool.
Fuck the cosmic thing. The cosmic thing can eat shit.
Aang did the cosmic thing.
Yeah, because he's Aang.
Yeah.
Korra, no. No. The best thing Korra did was break up with Mako. The best thing Aang did, you can't list them. My respect for Asami went down when she kissed Mako.
Mm-hmm.
It went lower when she kissed Mako again.
Mm-hmm.
And it went lower when she... He's like, your head's like going... Yeah, it went lower when she got mad at Korra kissing Mako. So I don't know where my
I
respect
don't
for
think
Asami
she
is
was
right
mad. I think she was just.
Did you
like,
see her face?
I think in the moment she was just astonished. You know, it was an in the moment thing, but she knew what was happening. She knew it was gonna happen.
Dude, she gave Mako the stink eye. You know you're only mad when you do that.
Okay, if Mako was dead, we wouldn't be in this situation to begin with. You see, it all works out.
But you forgot one important thing. Mako's alive, and unfortunately, well.
I hope she was evil at this point, you know,
Or at least gets with Bolin.
or both.
That would be interesting.
That would be
as
scary.
Fuck.
That'd be
That
awesome.
would be interesting as fuck.
If Asami becomes like the bad guy in Change,
She becomes the biggest freaking villain ever.
and she'd be epic.
She
And I would
destroys
still
everyone.
love her.
I would love her even more.
Yeah.
I would be like, thank you, God. Thank you. There is a God. Even though she's evil now. But there's...
Who gives a shit?
She's That means she done something useful instead of helping these fucking people who all they do is just take advantage of her. That's all they do. Mako took advantage of her, and Korra, she, due to the fact that Korra, until the end of book 2, was a dipshit. she, she fucking, well, Mako wanted to go with Korra, but you could say that Korra stole Mako. You know, her presence stole Mako away from Asami, even though Mako wasn't even a good person to begin with. Bottom line, the only person that doesn't take advantage of her is Bolin. That's it. And Bolin, well, Eska, she technically don't want him no more, even though he still has a place in the organ that pumps her blood.
Yeah, I love that you said that.
Um,
It's like she has no soul. She's just a robot.
she has feelings.
Obviously,
It's just
robots can develop
you
feelings.
just
They
really
don't understand them.
You really need to piss her off in order to, or do some really heartwarming shit in order to give her a response. Back to Asami, like always. I forgot. I think I said everything I needed to
Can we
say.
just talk about Asami like for the whole episode? We almost did.
It was just really unfortunate things we were saying.
We mean like how many times I said Mako should die?
I'm not opposed to the idea that you think Mako should die. It's just a way. But dude,
What?
this would come the fuck out of nowhere
Who
because
gives a shit? I just want a way for them to get rid of Mako. It's so much to ask.
I had a really simple explanation. The introduction of a handgun. Boom.
Yeah.
That's it.
Dies.
You don't need to go do some really ridiculous shit. Listen, first second of book 3, introduction of a handgun, shoot Mako in the head, forget about him, and then Asami becomes evil.
Woo!
Best season ever. Imagine it was Asami. Imagine it was Asami that killed Mako.
That would be awesome.
I would straight up hug you. I would hug you. I would be like, yes,
That
it
would
happened.
be the greatest thing to happen in the history of Korra.
I would be so happy, but due to the fact that this show's for kids, it won't happen.
Obviously.
If Asami becomes a villain, then yeah. Listen, Korra went up against people that were not even near the level she is, and she fucking lost.
Multiple times.
You can put like the amount of fights that she won on this hand.
I don't think you can.
Exactly.
Like, you don't need a hand.
You
There's
don't.
Unalaq.
Unalaq.
That's it. She hasn't beaten anybody else. She lost against Saman. She lost against Tarlok. She lost against... Who else did she lose against? Well, she lost against Unalaq the first time she fought him.
So the rematch she won.
Yeah, she won the rematch.
I guess it's better now, seeing as how like it was Unalaq and Vatu.
Yeah. Like, I
So
guess that kind of makes up for it.
Unalaq.
Yeah, pretty much.
That was the only fight she won. I guess now is a good time for Korra because she won her first fight in the series.
It's a big deal.
And she broke up with Mako. She's on the rise now.
Yeah, right? She started, like, she was here. And now she's here.
She won her first fight and she broke up with Mako. Things are looking good for Korra.
I don't hate Korra, like, anymore. Like, I don't hate her.
It's still apathy.
Yeah.
Even though I'm happy she did something of use, due to the fact that I don't know what the fuck happened, I am happy she broke up with Mako, and I am okay with the fact that she won her first fight.
Woo!
Yay, Korra.
The first of 2 accomplishments to come.
And now she's the first avatar of
Yeah,
a new...
she's the second first avatar. That's another thing that's just fucking retarded. So I guess the new cycle
Technically,
starter
she's
is
the
water.
third first avatar. Wan Unalaq is the dark avatar.
The Dark Avatar, I think, is a separate thing. Like, totally, you know?
It's still
Like, this is the Avatar, this is the Dark Avatar, and then just...
Still
the
technically,
Avatar.
even though for some fucking reason Unalaq didn't think it was a good idea to incorporate other elements. I mean, waterbending can only go so far. And did Korra...
Maybe Vatu would be reincarnated in an airbender next. I mean, not an airbender, an earthbender next. Maybe now that Unalaq's dead, an earthbending baby comes into the world.
Fuck it. Too many ideas. No, stick with Asami. Stick with Asami. Fuck that. I want Asami to get her day in the limelight.
Living in the limelight.
I want Asami to beat the living shit out of Mako.
Yes.
I will
With
cheers...
the mecha tank.
No.
Yes.
So-
what if she can modify a mecha tank to make it quicker and stronger?
You mean like Iron Man?
Yes.
Iron Woman.
In the 1920s, even though it makes no fucking sense. Half the shit in Korra doesn't fucking make sense anywhere, so.
This would be better.
Yeah.
Like a sleek, like, you know, the briefcase Iron Man?
Yeah.
Like she does that shit and she destroys Mako.
He just beats the shit out of him. He's bleeding on the ground in the corner.
I would cry.
And then he
tears-
passes out and falls into a coma.
You.
It's just so fucking ridiculous. Like, you know it's never gonna happen.
Because it's a good idea.
No shit.
It's a good idea. I know it's not gonna happen. You see, I'm starting to not watch Korra now. I don't want to watch Korra because her show depresses me. The Last Airbender, Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Yeah.
That show did not depress me.
That show made me happy. So
Made me
much.
happy.
Even when I thought it was gonna get bad, it always got better.
It-
Yet my sister refuses to watch it.
Well, that's all you. I mean, I like the fact that The Last Airbender actually called itself out on some shit.
Yeah.
It's like, no, this happened. You need to acknowledge this. I like that they did that. Still waiting for Korra to do that. Just saying. I'm Ebony,
I'm Ivory.
and
We'll see you next week. I don't like doing that anymore.
well, fuck you.